To the channel, and my name is Manish Tiwari. So in this particular video we are going to talk about Linux interview question, and this is part 3. We have already covered part 1 and part 2 here. As you can see, these videos are already uploaded on the channel. Part 1 and the part 2 also we have covered. Now we are going to talk about part 3. Correct. So let's start with the question. The question number 11. Explain the concept of file permission on a Linux system and describe how incorrect permissions can lead to SUH. Cover usage of chmod and chown. File permission in Linux govern who can read, write and execute a file. Just suppose that you have a file on your particular any of the server, correct? So who can access this file, who can modify the content of the file, and who can execute this file. That means if you have written a bash script on the server and that file is stored on the server, and if you want to run that particular script, if you don't have that particular permission, the required permission, you won't be able to execute that particular script. You can read, you can write, but you won't be able to execute. So that permission is granted with the command chmod, correct? You can modify the permissions. So there are three type of permission: user, group and others. So if you are aware, we give the permission with the numbers as well. 4 to 1, correct? 4 is for read, 2 for your write, and 1 for the execution. So if you have to give the complete permission, you can go with the chmod 777, or accordingly you can go with the 4 to 1. That kind of combination you can create, correct? Read, write and execute. Read stands for the 4, 2 stands for the write, and 1 stands for the execute. So that way you can grant the permissions. While let's talk about chmod and chown as well. Both are Linux command used for managing file and directory access. Chmod changes file permission, read, write and execute for the owner, groups and others. Correct? You should focus on this particular term. It changes the file permission, while chown changes the file owners and group. It can change the username, correct? Just suppose that there is a file log dot something abc.log file, and you have to change the permission for that abc.log. You can use the chmod command. But if you want to change the username from Manish to Deepak or someone else, Manish to Robert, correct? You can use the chown command to change the file owner. So that way you can use the chmod and chown. Let's go to the next question, that is describe the significance of log files in troubleshooting and provide examples of important log files on a Linux system. What is the simple meaning that what is the use of log files while doing the troubleshooting part? Log files are essential for troubleshooting as they record system activities and errors. Whatever the command you are executing, correct, that is getting logged. That means for each and every activity there is a particular log which is being generated, and if you are encountering any issues or any errors, you can track down, you can check the log file, and you can find out that particular problem, why this particular issue is occurring, correct? So it is used for tracking errors, for the security monitoring as well. They help monitor unauthorized access. Like if I have given permissions to the 5 users and 6th users is trying to access into it, so we can track that this access is unauthorized, the user is unauthorized. So we will remove and we will enhance our security system so that no one who is not assigned or not authorized will not be able to access our servers or the system. Even we can use this for the performance analysis. The important log files are /var/log system log, then /var/log auth.log, which can generate the data for authentication related things. Then you can use the kernel, you can use this particular directory to check the kernel related messages as well. Let's move to the 13th question. Describe the steps you would take to troubleshoot a situation where a user can't access a specific website from a Linux machine. Just suppose that you are trying to hit abc.com and you are not able to get the response while trying to hit on your server, correct? What you can do? First, verify whether the issue is limited to particular any user or to a broader audience, correct? Either you are the one who is facing this particular problem, or there are multiple users within your organization, correct? So that thing you can check. There might be thing that this particular website is not up due to some issues, correct? You can use the ping command to check the network connectivity, whether your local network is not working or how the network is flowing, correct? Then you can check with the ns lookup to see about the DNS, where where all these like abc.com, if you are hitting, correct, where this is getting resolved on the different IP addresses. So that you can check, and based on the IP address you can check for the server, whether the server is healthy or not. So that way you can do the troubleshooting. Then you can check with another browser as well, because this particular website is not reachable from the server. You can check it with the different browser. You can open up the different terminal and you can try hitting that. You can check the etc/host file as well to see if their site is inadvertently blocked or alternative solution. Even you can check for the proxy related things, whether there are some local firewall which is implemented or proxy is there which is not allowing you to go on that particular website from the organization server or your servers, correct? So that way you can check with the 6 pointers. Let's move to the 14th question. Explain the purpose of stress command and how it can assist in diagnosing problems. Stress command can be used to track down the issues, correct? It's a powerful tool used to trace a particular program system call and signals, how the system call is happening, what kind of signal is getting generated, correct? So for that you can use the stress command. It identifies errors. It also helps you to analyze performance, debug issues, uncover unexpected behaviors in program by using the command to display the sequence of system calls. Like first system call has happened to this particular system, then it has moved to the second system, then to the third system. So that way you can track down the request, how the request is flowing, correct? Moving forward, 15th number. If a user complains about slow file access, what tools and techniques would you use to identify the cause? So for that you can go with the normal troubleshooting process. When did you find out the problem and all the things, correct? In technical terms, you can check for the memory, CPU, disk usage, whether there are number of enough resources available on the server or not, or it's completely occupied so that it's not performing well, so that it can respond in a better way, correct? So you can check for the disk usage, you can check for the network performance, you can check for the user permission as well, whether the user has appropriate permissions or not. So that way you can troubleshoot the slow file access, correct? You can use the df and du commands as well to check the disk related analytics, correct? Whether the disk space is left or not, it's completely consumed. Top command and IO state, this kind of commands you can use to do the troubleshooting part. So in this particular video I wanted to talk about these 5 interview questions related to the Linux system. In next video we will be talking about shell scripting. Till the time, thank you, bye bye, and stay tuned with the channel and subscribe to the channel as well.